Sometimes the most terrifying battles don't happen on a battlefield, they happen inside the mind of a broken man. Rambo arrives in a quiet town looking for an old friend. But instead of a reunion, he finds a painful truth. The man has died from cancer. Without saying a word, Rambo turns around and starts walking down the empty road, as if he has already lost everything. A police officer notices him and offers him a ride. At first, it seems like a simple act of help, but something feels strange. The officer asks where he is going, then drops him outside the town, making it clear that he is not welcome there. After some time, suspicion begins to grow. The police start searching for Rambo, find a knife on him, arrest him, and take him to the station. At the station, the situation quickly gets worse. He is taken into a room, interrogated, and treated badly. But the officers have no idea who they are dealing with. Rambo is not just a drifter, he is a highly trained soldier. Horrifying memories of war begin flashing through his mind, and something inside him breaks. Within seconds, everything turns into chaos. Using his incredible skills, he overpowers the officers and escapes from the station. Rambo steals a motorcycle and speeds away while police sirens scream behind him. The chase becomes intense, engines roaring. In one daring moment, he jumps across a railway line, and while the police try to follow him, their vehicle crashes off the road below. Taking advantage of the situation, Rambo disappears into the forest. To survive the cold, he makes clothes for himself and tries to stay far away from the police. Now, this is no longer an arrest, it has become a manhunt. Search teams spread through the forest with dogs and helicopters, but they are chasing the wrong man. This is now Rambo's territory. At one point, the police spot him from a helicopter and open fire. To save his life, Rambo jumps down and quickly takes cover. Then he throws a rock to distract the helicopter. Losing balance, one of the officers falls to his death. Rambo takes the opportunity to grab a weapon and a jacket. After that, he clearly warns the police to leave him alone, but they refuse to back off. Instead, they launch an even bigger operation and continue hunting him with dogs. Moving silently through the forest, Rambo becomes almost invisible. He sets traps, watches every movement, and strikes at the perfect moment, then disappears again. One by one, the hunters become the hunted. He disarms the officers, takes their weapons, and warns them again to leave him alone. And during the conflict, several officers are injured. As the situation spirals out of control, a colonel arrives, a man who knows and understands Rambo. He tries to calm him down, calls him by name, and asks him to surrender. But Rambo refuses. Soon, the army becomes involved, and the forest turns into a war zone. Eventually, Rambo gets trapped inside a dark cave. Surrounded from every side, he uses his survival skills and finds a way out. This time, he hijacks an army truck, smashes through police barricades, and instead of escaping, Rambo returns to the town. Now he is no longer just a lost man, he is like a storm. Using the truck, he blows up a gas station, destroys power lines, throws the entire town into darkness, and creates total chaos. Panic spreads everywhere. The police try to stop him, but they cannot stand against him. Rambo fights back, and at one point he even shoots a police officer. Just when it seems like he is about to cross every limit, the colonel finally stops him. In that moment, everything changes. Rambo's anger fades away, replaced by deep pain. With a trembling voice, he talks about the Vietnam War, about his friends who died in front of him, the horrifying experiences he lived through, and the people he could not save. He surrenders. In the end, he is taken away, not as a villain, and not even as a hero, but as something far more human, a broken soldier still fighting a war that never truly ended. Thanks for watching. We always try to bring you the best storytelling experience.